Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Devour. I'm going to be your host. Today we're talking about the Fal. In the most recent update, the Fal did receive a small buff and a small nerf. The buff is to the headshot damage. I'm not quite sure why, as the Fal is already a one-shot headshot from most ranges, but now it's pretty much indefinitely a one-shot headshot from most ranges that you'd be attempting with the Fal anyways. And then it's a three-shot to the body most of the times now. But even then, it's not that big a difference from the two-shot, especially if you got a quick trigger finger. And here's our scoreboard from our main gameplay on Rust today, guys. If you guys have watched any of my previous videos before, or if this is your first time watching my class setup videos, what I expect out of my weapons is to always come in first place, always be on top with the most kills, and taking home the W for my team. That's what I want out of my guns, so if that's something that you want out of your gun as well, I'm sure that you will enjoy this gun class setup. However, for the Fal, I do happen to have 3 separate gun class setups. The one that I have on right now, this is going to be my main Fal class setup for most maps. I do have a Fal class setup that is just for shipment, and then I do also have a mess around / ground war Fal class setup as well. But as you can see from the gameplay in front of us, I do like to play more of a mid-range with the Fal. I think that's where the Fal really shines, just because people that are trying to kill you with a submachine gun, they're not going to be able to do it quick enough compared to being face-to-face, where they will be able to kill you just as quick as you're able to kill them. We want to always have the advantage with our weapons, so I'm a little bit more standoff with this class in particular with the GI Mini Reflex. If you do have that blue dot unlocked, make sure you put on that blue dot. I feel like the blue dot really makes me that much more accurate. It definitely helps out a lot. And if you don't know, the chopper gunner is definitely king shit on Rust. Definitely king shit on Rust. I'm pretty sure I made 5 people leave with this chopper gunner. I end up calling in another chopper gunner on this exact same map as well, and I'm pretty sure I made another 3 people leave at that time as well. So my whole strategy on Domination Rust is definitely to hold B and A. We want the enemy to just keep constantly spawning at this little fuel tower area. As you can see, they're going to spawn inside the little middle ladder room, and then they should spawn right behind it. And then every once in a while, they're going to spawn out, obviously. But for the most part, they're going to be spawning back there at that oil tower. And that is exactly where we want them. We want them stuck and pinned back there, especially if we can manage to hold down the up top. You always want to have at least like one person up top. I'm not saying the whole team should be up here, because then it definitely doesn't work out. But if you can get at least one person to play on the top side of Rust for the entire match, it's definitely going to help out your Rust gameplay way more, because they're going to constantly have to look in front of them with 4 people or 5 people, however many people is in the lobby. And then they're going to have that one person that they always got to keep an eye out for on top, just constantly barraging them from above. If you do happen to be the person that wants to play up top the entire time on Rust, make sure you have on a trophy and restock, just because people are going to be shooting at you majority of the time. Especially if they don't know where your team is at, they're going to look up top, they're going to be like, oh, I know this one guy's going to be up here at least. So you want to be constantly getting your stim shots back, and you really want trophy systems for the top of Rust, just because 90% of the time, if they know there's somebody up there as soon as they spawn in, guess who they're going to throw their explosives at? They're going to throw their frags, their semtexes, their RPGs. They're going to throw them all up top, trying to get you off that top map control. And we don't want to allow that. Trophy systems and constantly having stim shots definitely helps out. As you can see, I've been up on top the entire time and just dominating the enemy. There's just honestly not too much that they can do. They're throwing explosives at me, it's getting absorbed. They're landing some shots on me, but like I hide behind cover and I got my stim shots, so I can re-challenge really quickly. And by then, either my teammates are shooting at them, or I have that high ground and they're not looking at me anymore. And then you're gonna get kids that are in there feeling like toxic marksmen. Aw, so cute. Damn, they be giving anybody a nuke calling card nowadays. That's crazy. This kid got slapped up. I don't know how he has a nuke. Must have been an infected or something. But anyways, hopping back into the gameplay. Like I said, if you got the blue dot, guys, I got the blue dot on my GI Mini Reflex, and I got the blue dot on my sniper rifle. Oh my god, it is so worth it. If you have not grinded for it, honestly, it takes about a whole day to grind it out. Probably like 8-9 hours, just because you have to do like stupid shit and get like long shots and mounted, and you have to use a certain scope and everything. But for the sniper one, if you just use the Ram 7 with the sniper scope, and then with the variable scope when you have to use the variable scope, I got it done so quickly. It was literally like 5 hours, and I had my sniper blue dot, and man, I have not used anything else since then. It's just amazing. It's so sexy. I think a lot of people forget that the Fal is actually like really good being hip fired as well, especially if you can like barrel stuff it. hip firing with the Fal, I think it gets me out of a lot of sticky situations. When I was leveling up the Fal, I kept the 5MW laser on until I had the tac laser the entire time, and I honestly think it helped out like so much with just hip firing people, especially when you're like rushing right at people and you're trying to be aggressive, especially on shipment. I do like having a nice hip fire. So don't forget, hip fire, spam the shit out of that trigger finger, use your Fal to its fullest ability, guys. And most importantly, if you have made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you have not already. Listen closely because I am going to have a comment question of the day. And most importantly, please subscribe if you do happen to enjoy the content. That way you don't miss any future episodes. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. And second, thank God for bringing back Shipment. Thank you so much for Shipment. Like, honestly, when Shipment and Shoot House was gone, I was kind of losing my mind. I do enjoy the harbor map. It is horrible on Search and Destroy. It's like horribly one-sided for defense to win every single round. But for domination and hardpoint, Sudal Harbor is like super awesome. I do love it. It's really basic. It kind of feels like Shipment, to be honest, the pace that it's played at. But honestly, I'm just not vibing with any other maps. Shoot House and Shipment are definitely just a fantastic combo, and we need to keep it around for a long time. So as you can see, I did change up my Fal class setup a little bit. I changed the barrel to the smallest barrel that gives ADS speed and movement speed, and then I put on a monolithic suppressor and a commando foregrip instead of an optic as well. That way, this gun just zooms down the sight really fast, and now it's silent. That way I can make sure I'm trying to get those big nasty streaks to make sure we're getting those high kill gameplays and W's on Shipment back to back to back to back, baby. You know what the vibes is. Alright, so let's go, let's go. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants to be the last kill for the support helo? Oh, you tried to hunt me down, but my gang was like, nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Okay, somebody's gonna push me. Somebody's gonna be this support helo kill. Who's the unlucky soul? Thank you. I appreciate you. Shout out you. Alright, time to get ballsy. Let's go. Let my nuts hang. Okay, I seen him. Let's just slide past him and pretend we didn't see him. Oh, we got you. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, thank God for ammo. Everything's just kind of going my way right now. And then they spawn 1 foot behind me. But anyways, these guys lost 3v5. That's insane. That's crazy to me. Don't ever let that happen to you. There's no excuse for that. That's pitiful. Break your disc. If you only have it downloaded on your hard drive, break your hard drive. Yeah, okay. And then up next, we do have my favorite mess around / ground war Fal class. Pretty much, it's the same as the first class, but instead of using the GI mini reflex, I do use the sniper scope. If you do happen to have the blue dot for your snipers, I feel like this definitely helps out a lot. In ground war, especially on that new ground war map that they just added, or any map where there's just a lot of long range engagements, putting the sniper scope on the Fal is, you're guaranteed to have fun. I promise you, you're going to have fun, and you're gonna laugh when you get these one shots and you just hear the enemy team just like, what did he just kill me with? Like, they're gonna think it's a DMR, they're gonna think it's a SKS, but when they find out it's a Fal, they're gonna be like, no way. The funny part is that as long as you have good ADS on this Fal, you can definitely use it up close and personal as well. Hopping right into the Fal gun class setups, I have the Shipment gun class setup up first. This is going to be with the monolithic suppressor. That's going to give us damage range and keep us off the radar to make sure we can drop those big heavy streaks on Shipment repetitively over and over again. And then I like to use the small barrel on the Fal on Shipment. This is going to be the 13-inch OSW Para. It's going to give us movement speed and aim down sight speed. The tactical laser, because we want to be able to zoom in really fast, especially on Shipment. No stock, again, this is strictly movement and aim down sight speed, as it's not going to have that much recoil, and normally you're only trying to land like 1 or 2 shots anyways. And then lastly, I do have the commando foregrip just to kind of balance out the no stock and the barrel that I have on the gun, as both of them add loss of recoil control, unfortunately. But as long as you got the commando foregrip on there, you're all good. Now I'm going to go ahead and put up my main Fal class. This is going to be for like most maps besides Shipment that I find to be the most useful for me anyways. So I got a compensator, the XRK marksman barrel, tactical laser, GI mini reflex. Again, if you do have the blue dot is definitely a huge advantage, and the no stock again. All of these attachments are just going to give us recoil control, damage range, and aim down sight speed. That's the only thing we want to be focusing on this weapon, just because we really want to capitalize on the fact that this gun is a 1 to 2 shot kill majority of the times. Sometimes 3 shots, and if you do need to land that 3rd shot, you want to make sure your recoil control is maintained. The compensator and the XRK marksman barrel definitely perfectly balance out the no stock attachment, as you lose a little bit of recoil control on that. But if you have those two attachments there, this gun is just perfectly balanced, and it's honestly so much fun. All you have to do is just change the GI Mini Reflex to a sniper scope, and then you can totally be on top of the leaderboard and be dominating while having a lot of fun. Again, if you do have the blue dot, I feel like the blue dot is a huge advantage. It definitely makes it a lot easier to aim for the head. At least it feels that way. Today, we're just going to go ahead and drop a hashtag keep shipment. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pin one of those comments. And what we're going to do is we're going to subscribe to that pinned comment. And then after you subscribe to that pinned comment, you're going to comment done in there. And then he's going to subscribe back to you. This way we all grow more together. I do want to keep this incorporated in my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Again, my name is Devour. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch the video. GG's, guys. Devour out.